How's it going, guys? My name is Scrublord, and are you being mismatched a lot in wars, or is it CWL time and you're being put up against a town hall level that seems way too high for you? Well, today's video is all about attacking up in war. Before we get into the meat of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Every subscriber helps, and I'm trying to get at least 50 by the end of this month, so if every single person that watches this video subscribes to the channel, you can help me get there. So we're going to be starting off with my very favorite replay from all of CWL this week. It's that 101 Fairy. She's only a Town Hall 7 and she's going up against a Town Hall 9 in this war. And she's showing her expertise at base identification. She's coming in with dragons and I love how she did this attack. So let's go ahead, get right into the replay and let's see her get this 2-star against a Town Hall 9. So what Fairy did is she identified that she could hit this base with level 2 dragons because all of the air defenses are on the southern point of the base. There's only one near the top, so she elected to bring 3 lightning spells to take out that air defense, and that gives her dragons free reign to come in to the core of this base, take out the town hall, and get that 50%. The king's coming over here, pushing through the elixir storage and the gold storage. We've got a couple dragons split off to the 9 o'clock side and a couple split off to the 3 o'clock side, but the majority of the dragons are staying in this core, taking out the enemy queen, fighting against the sweeper, but staying in the core and taking out those defenses. We got E-Drag coming out of the enemy CC. These dragons are fighting it, but we still have our dragons on the 3 o'clock side and the 9 o'clock side pushing through these defenses in these trash buildings, picking up that percentage. Now, our dragons in the middle of the base died, but we're already super close to the 50% mark, and that E-Drag is very slow. So it's coming off to the 3 o'clock side, chasing these dragons, while our last dragon on the 9 o'clock side is continuing to pick up percentage points. This was a very smart attack. Big props to Fairy for identifying that this is the kind of base that she wants to hit with a triple zap dragon attack as a Town Hall 7 versus a Town Hall 9. When you're attacking up in war, you really need to be able to identify the base, look at it, and see what you can do to exploit the base in order to get the 2-star against that base. Fairy did a wonderful job getting the 2-star on this base. Super proud of you, Fairy. Great job. Alright guys, here's our second attack. We've got Sudar coming in with a Bow Witch with a couple P.E.K.K.A.s. Looks like he's got a Wall Wrecker to push through those walls and a couple Quakes to open up any walls that either the Wrecker wasn't able to get to or to help push that army through the base. Let's check out how he gets this 2-star. I do believe he comes in from the 9 o'clock side on this one. Starting out with Quakes right here in the core, not activating the Town Hall, but opening up this centerpiece just in case his Wrecker isn't able to get all the way through to the Town Hall. Very smart move. Next, we've got the Golem coming in to start tanking defenses. King and Wrecker coming in right behind it. He's coming in from this 9 o'clock side on the Multi-Inferno. Multi-Inferno's not going to do much damage to the Golem or to the Wrecker. Great way to start. Witches and P.E.K.K.A.s coming down, creating that funnel. Bowlers coming towards the 12 and towards the 6 o'clock side, just funneling out those buildings. We've got a Poison over the enemy CC. It looks like a Hound and a Loon, and a Rage to push these troops through to the core of the base. Queen's getting caught up on Lava Pups, but we're pushing through it. The Queen and a bunch of witches and skeletons coming through to the center. We've got a P.E.K.K.A. in here. We still have bowlers on the outside, funneling out and taking out these outside bases, picking up percentage. We've got a freeze over here on the Expos and the Teslas. Queen ability is popped under that single Inferno. Our attack is starting to die out, but we've already made it to 59%. And the rest of this attack is going to fizzle out. I'm going to go ahead and double time through it because we've just got some witches and some bowlers going through, taking out more buildings. And it looks like he just goes ahead and drops some archers over here on the 3 o'clock side, trying to pick up some more percentage. No harm, no foul. We'll 4 times through this because there's not much left to see. One last archer picking off that gold mine. She gets taken out by the double cannon. But Sudar comes in with a 67% 2-star as a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 12. Great job by Sudar. It's these heavy kill squad armies that really help in these higher level attacks. When you're going up against town halls that are higher than you are, it's very safe and effective to come in with these heavy kill squad attacks to gut the core of the base and have some troops go along the outsides and pick off that percentage in order to get you the 2-star, one from 50% and one from taking out the town hall. Alright guys, so for our last replay, I'm coming in on my mini versus this Town Hall 10, Town Hall 9v10 attack. I'm using a triple golem witch slap with 4 quakes to open up that core and get my units pushed through into the core and get that 2-star. Starting off with a golem over here at the 9 o'clock side with 3 witches behind it. Another golem over at the 5 o'clock side, some more witches behind that to start the funnel. Golem in between those with the rest of our witches and some wizards to funnel out this center spot. The quakes dropped here at the front of the base to open up this entire front and middle section of the base. E-Dragon Loon coming out of the enemy CC. Our heroes are dropped here in the center, pushing us into the core of this base. Bowlers coming out of the CC to continue up behind the heroes, rip through the core of this base. The E-Drag and Loon are being distracted by the Witch Skeletons. Perfect for our heroes and our bowlers to come through the center of the space and start gutting it. We've got our 9 o'clock side witches still pushing through, clearing out that trash. Their skeletons are tanking for the enemy cannon. The enemy E-Drag goes down to the witches. The Loon's about to go down to him as well. Queen's still in the middle with a few of the golemites. Some witches and a few bowlers left, still taking out the core of the base. The Queen's ability is popped, taking out some more defenses. We've already made the 50% and taken out the town hall, so that is a safe and effective 2-star on a 9v10. Now, granted, this base doesn't have infernos. It is well upgraded. It does look like all its defenses are town hall 10 max, but this person elected not to build their infernos, which I always recommend. When you go to Town Hall 9, build the expos. When you go to Town Hall 10, build the infernos. When you go to Town Hall 11, build that eagle. Yes, it increases your war weight, but the amount of defensive capabilities that those structures give you are well worth the war weight that they give you. The time of 9.5s and 10.5s are over. We don't do that anymore. The first thing you want to do is put down every new building at the next town hall level. Get those inferno towers, because I guarantee if this base had even level 1 multi-inferno towers, the chances of me getting that 2-star against this base would be significantly lower than if you don't have the inferno towers, because multi-inferno towers will shred through my skeletons from my witches, and those skeletons won't be able to tank anymore for my units. So build those inferno towers. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. My number 1 tip for attacking up in war is use an army that A, you are comfortable with, and B, make sure typically when you're in the mid to lower town hall levels, I'd say town hall 10 and lower, it's most important to go with a heavy kill squad army. At town hall 11, attacking a town hall 12, yes, you can definitely use something like a queen charge attack, say like queen charge miners, if you're really good at funneling out 2 sides of the base to make sure your miners push through to the town hall. That's perfectly acceptable, but it's safest to use a heavy kill squad army that pushes directly into the core of the enemy base to take out the town hall, because most people's bases, even their war bases, are built with their town hall in the center. So pushing through to the center of that base to take out that town hall and net you 50% is the best way to guarantee a safe 2-star when you're attacking up. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, every bit helps, and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought about it and what you'd like to see in a future video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.